We all love Louis Vuitton as one of the most prominent luxury brands who've been given a stratospheric boost of street cool by their design director Virgil Abloh. But the question of the day is, do their watches have genuine credibility? The answer to that question is a loud yes. Any skepticism should be overturned by learning about La Fabrique Du Temps, the 4,000 square meter LV watch manufacturer in Meyrin, Switzerland that opened in 2014. This is nothing but a bold statement of intent filled up with headhunted engineers and artisans, and this has resulted in haute horlogerie like the Tambour curve flying tourbillon we covered in our story last year. So now Louis Vuitton makes tourbillons. That's a big wow for me. I mean, Louis Vuitton may be everywhere these days with their conspicuously printed handbags and wallets, but historically, this was a brand for those who traveled in style, taking large suitcases and trunks on their jet-setting adventures. And this is exactly what we have here, a couple of watches that beautifully embodied that spirit. The Tambour Moon Dual Time Silver 44 and the Tambour Moon Dual Time Graphite Grey. Admittedly, a touch of skepticism may return when you hear these watches are quartz. But why not simply embrace the fact that these are two not only head-turning pieces but also eminently practical watches? After all, when you're traveling, you've got more than enough on your mind, which means the reliability and accuracy of quartz is in fact a big benefit. But before we travel the world with Louis Vuitton, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you do not miss any of our new videos. And there is an inherent balance in the Tambour case from Louis Vuitton. If you're not familiar with the brand's wristwear, this is their calling card. Any watch manufacturer needs a distinctive signature, and in the Tambour case, LV has forged a strong identity through the round language of comfort. As a result, the horology from LV is refreshingly different. The Tambour Moon Dual Time are 44mm watches that are both light and comfortable for their size, and with their colourful dials offer a proper antidote to monochrome divers and dress watches. I mean, this is anything but demure vintage inspiration for the wrist. It's a pure celebration of our times and, yes, travel. Perched on their supple straps, the Tambour cases sit softly on the wrist due to their slim sub-12mm case, made possible by the quartz movement and smooth, polished pebble shapes. If you are into monochrome tool watches, I'm telling you these may not be for you, but our advice is don't be shy and prepare to spread your wings, because both of these watches are damn cool examples of focused, colourful dial art with the beguiling concave depth of sandblasted graphite grey or silver, playing host to a narrative of exclusive world travel, made even clearer on the white dial. The smooth surface is adorned with symbolic flags of far-flung destinations, similar to those stickers covering the cruise liner trunks of yore when you would suit up for the pleasure and privilege of traveling the continents. Yes, the privilege. This feels particularly apt in these travel-starved days of the pandemic. I'd be happy to dress up for that first flight abroad again. I'm never wearing a tracksuit on the plane anymore. The white version is maybe even fresher and feels like a bright symbol of summer. The time is shown by the bold skeletonized sword hands for hours and minutes, while seconds are considered superfluous. Instead, the long third hand is endowed by one of my favorite details of the dials, that bright yellow rhomboid V logo pointing to the 24-hour scale on the riort, classically dark and light to mark night or daytime where you were traveling from. That same flash of yellow is picked up in the symbolic flags, bringing a cohesive fresh fruitiness to what is a cheerful dial. I mean, this is fun. I don't know about you, but I think the dial area is large yet balanced and eminently readable. And while we would normally have a lot to say about the manufacture movement, this is pure solid quartz power, which, as we've acknowledged, means one less thing to worry about when traveling. Smooth, round and delightful, that is the feeling I get from fondling that Tambour case. Tambour, by the way, means small drum in French, and on it, the large crown does a superb job of keeping the proportions balanced while lending a more sporty air to the highly polished case, and the downturned signature lugs, they're simply pure ergonomics. The sporty relaxed air is made more prominent by the soft rubber strap embossed with a recognizable Louis Vuitton canvas check on the silver version. And to me, this ensemble makes me yearn for summer, but with this on my wrist, in winter, it's already cheering me up to the max. Fun and colorful, the Tambour Moon Dual Time is a winner from LV. You make your choice, a more formal graphite grey background on a nice alligator strap or a flash of white, both adorned with a rainbow of colors reminding you of the flags of the world that will open up again. Seriously, they will. You've got to believe.